Most air compressors in the size range feel like they're built out of soda cans and plastic, but this thing is a different story entirely. The moment you get it into the shop, you notice the weight. It's got that heavy-duty cast iron construction that just feels like it's meant to survive a few decades of abuse. It's not trying to be the lightest tool in the shed, but that's exactly why it works so well. The frame is solid, and the belt guard is actually enclosed, which is a nice touch because it keeps your fingers and stray shop rags away from the moving parts. What's surprising is how it handles the noise. Usually, a compressor with this much muscle sounds like a jet engine taking off in your garage, but this one sits at around 80 decibels. You can actually hold a conversation while it's running, which is a massive win if you're working in a smaller space. It's got these semi-pneumatic tires that make moving it around the floor surprisingly smooth, even when you're rolling over extension cords or uneven concrete. The handle is ergonomic enough that you aren't fighting the machine just to get it into position. Now here's the real kicker. It's rated for 100% continuous duty. Most hobbyist compressors are going to overheat or trip a breaker if you push them too hard for too long, but this one is designed to just keep chugging along. It uses a synthetic lubricant that's honestly a bit of a game changer for maintenance. You're looking at 2,000 hours between oil changes, which is about 4 times longer than what you'd get with standard petroleum-based stuff. It's one of those things you set up and then basically forget about until it's time for a quick service. The 20-gallon tank is the sweet spot for most people. It's big enough to handle grinding or running air tools without the motor kicking on every 30 seconds, but it's still compact enough that it doesn't take up half your workspace. The side drain valve is placed where you can actually reach it, too, which sounds like a small detail until you're trying to drain moisture after a long day and realize you don't have to crawl underneath the tank to find the plug. If there's a downside, it's that it's not exactly a budget-friendly impulse buy. You're paying for that industrial-grade build quality, and it shows in the price tag. It's also a corded unit, so you're tethered to a 115-volt outlet, which is fine for most shops but something to keep in mind if you're working in a remote area. But honestly, if you're tired of replacing cheap compressors every couple of years, this is the kind of machine that makes you realize why people stick with the professional-grade stuff. It's reliable, it's quiet, and it's built to actually do the work without complaining. It's a solid piece of equipment that does exactly what it says on the box, and sometimes that's all you really need.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.